Who would win in a fight between Bruce Lee, the martial arts legend, and Don Frye, the iron-jawed MMA brawler? Some might say Bruce Lee's speed and precision are overrated, while others argue Don Frye is just a brute with no real finesse. But what happens when the finesse of Bruce Lee meets the raw power of Don Frye? Can Frye's toughness withstand Lee's lightning-fast strikes? Or will Lee crumble under the relentless assault of Frye's brutal punches? In this video, we break down this epic fantasy matchup to see who truly reigns supreme in this legendary showdown. Bruce Lee was not just a martial artist, he was a revolutionary. With his iconic Jeet Kune Do, Lee sought to break away from the rigidity of traditional martial arts and embrace fluidity, adaptability, and practicality. His lightning-fast speed, agility, and precision made him a formidable fighter. His philosophy of be like water emphasized the importance of being adaptable, able to flow and crash, depending on the situation. Bruce Lee's strength lay in his ability to think ahead of his opponent, to read their movements and counter with precise strikes. His dedication to physical fitness was unparalleled, and his striking speed and power were feared by many. However, Lee was not without his weaknesses. Despite his innovations, Bruce Lee was primarily a striker. His ground game, though conceptually advanced for his time, would be limited against modern mixed martial artists who excel in wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Lee also lacked real-world combat experience in high-pressure environments like those found in professional MMA. His fights were often in controlled environments, and while he demonstrated immense skill, he never had to face an opponent like Don Frye, who had been through the crucible of combat sports. Don Frye, known as the Predator, embodied the spirit of a warrior in the MMA world. A former professional wrestler, Frye transitioned to MMA in the mid-1990s and quickly made a name for himself with his fearless, aggressive style. He was a powerhouse of a fighter, combining his collegiate wrestling background with formidable striking skills. Frye's ability to take a punch and keep moving forward was legendary. His iron chin and unbreakable will made him a dangerous adversary in any fight. Frye's strengths were his versatility and toughness. He could brawl with the best of them, but he also had the wrestling chops to take the fight to the ground and control his opponent. His endurance in prolonged battles, as demonstrated in his famous war against Yoshihiro Takayama, was a testament to his conditioning and mental fortitude. However, Frye was not without his flaws. His aggressive style often left him open to counters, and while he could absorb punishment, it also meant that he took a lot of damage in his fights. His striking, while powerful, lacked the finesse and speed of a fighter like Bruce Lee. Additionally, his reliance on brute strength and wrestling could be exploited by a faster, more technically sound opponent. The bell rings, and the fight begins. Bruce Lee, light on his feet, circles around Frye, measuring the distance. Don Frye, the bigger and stronger man, marches forward, looking to close the gap and impose his will. The contrast in styles is immediately apparent. Lee's movements are fluid, almost dance-like, while Frye's are more deliberate and forceful. Frye attempts to corner Lee, throwing powerful punches, but Lee's speed and footwork keep him out of harm's way. The Predator tries to take the fight to the ground, knowing that if he can get his hands on Lee, he can neutralize the Dragon's striking. But Lee is elusive, slipping out of Frye's grasp and countering with lightning-fast strikes to the body and head. The precision of Lee's punches begins to take its toll on Frye, who is struggling to keep up with the speed and unpredictability of his opponent. As the fight progresses, Frye's durability is tested. He absorbs blow after blow, but his forward momentum never ceases. Lee, though, stays calm and composed, waiting for the right moment to strike. That moment comes in the third round. Frye, bloodied and bruised, lunges forward in a desperate attempt to land a haymaker. Lee sees it coming and counters with a devastating sidekick to Frye's ribs, followed by a rapid succession of punches to the face. The Predator staggers, and Lee seizes the opportunity, unleashing a flurry of strikes that forces the referee to step in and stop the fight. In the end, it was Bruce Lee's speed, technique, and adaptability that won the day. Don Frye's toughness and power were undeniable, but they were not enough to overcome the precision and skill of the Dragon. Bruce Lee's philosophy of being like water, of flowing and adapting to his opponent, proved to be the difference in this legendary showdown. This fight would have been a testament to the evolution of martial arts, a meeting of two warriors who, in their own ways, embodied the spirit of combat. Bruce Lee's victory was not just a triumph of skill over strength, but a reminder of the power of adaptability in the face of adversity.